Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back, and yes, today, man, as you guys can see on the screen, we're going to be playing some Draft Champions against TD Presents. If you haven't, go check out the boy's channel. It's down in the description, and show him some love. Do it up. But this is an epic Draft Champions draft. Just check out the draft real quick. We are going to get ourselves 11 elites. Yes, 11 elites. Look at this first round. What a first round. This was awesome, and this was actually, like, really early on before the game was even out on EA Access, and in fact, at this time, it even seemed like drafts were pretty weak. I feel like they've buffed them ever since then, but, yeah, I don't know. That's just my kind of thought and everything like that, but another all-triple elite round, we're gonna get 11 elites, guys. 11. I think it was, like, 7 on offense, 4 on defense. I had to go with Julio there. That's a tough choice right there. Eric Foster, an insanely good running back who I had actually played, I think, Cookie Boy earlier in this day, and he was killing it, and he was playing so well, but I had just got Aaron Rodgers, so let's get him a weapon, because if you don't have wide receivers in this mode, it can be really frustrating throwing to guys who are absolutely terrible, and it just hits their hands, or they just can't catch up the balls. Another elite in the next round, but there was one mistake I will say with this draft, and I didn't get any corners. I got literally none. I only had silver corners. And that's just because, I don't know, maybe I got distracted and was like, elite, probably, because right here, I probably should have taken Alteron Werner, because just corners are just very valuable in this mode. When guys are throwing deep on you, you really need someone to be able to stop them. Again, right here, I decided to go with another linebacker. I already have a QB, probably could have gone with a right end, but I just decided Justin Houston, he can even play right end if we really wanted to, or left end, I think. But he can play one of those, and he can play it as a lineman. He can just get down there, and he can rush the passer. He can play back in coverage a little bit better, which is why I went with him. But again, look at this. 3 elites. I was going wild. I was in a party with these guys. The only reason why I didn't live comment this, and we were, like, yucking it up. I was like, another elite, another three-peat. And we just kept getting them, man. Finally, we got ourselves some gold players here, and it was like, oh boy, do I take a backup quarterback? I wouldn't do that. The only time I ever do that is if you get like one gold QB who's really not that great, like maybe RG3, and then later on you get a better quarterback. But look at this one. Oh my goodness. We not only could get Calvin Johnson, but we can also get DeMarco Murray. We can get one of those two. Are you kidding me? I wouldn't go for Brady because we already got Rodgers, as I was just saying. No need to draft 2 quarterbacks, but I was like, oh, come on, man. I wish I had taken someone else and I could have took Brady. I love Brady, but of course, you know I'm going to go with Calvin Johnson. This really isn't even a choice right here. Megatron is a monster. He is a beast, and as long as he's healthy, he is the best receiver in the NFL. I don't know, it's the football league. In the NFL, the National Football League. There we go. But more elites on the next pick, man. We got to sturdy up the line, get a couple of linemen. We got Brian Beluga, and again, another elite. Oh my goodness, a left tackle? Well, we already got an elite there, so, I mean, we could get him or we get Alex Mack. I mean, it's kind of tough. But if I do get Smith, I can just probably put him somewhere else. But I decided to go with Alex Mack. Let's just be smart. Let's not double up positions when we don't need players. But on the very next pick, hey, we can get another elite. We could have had 12 elites on this team. Are you kidding me? And I decided to actually go with Greg Olsen here just because I just like having offensive weapons. I wanted to stack up Rodgers, and I will be showing you guys the game against TD right after this, so make sure to stick around and stay tuned for this. But yeah, we decided to go Greg Olsen right there. Now, we've got another tough choice. 3 more elites. This was crazy. I don't know how this happened. I have never had a draft like this. As I said, it seemed like every round we were picking from 3 elites, but in this one right here, I decided to go with Matt Forte. I needed to get somebody on offense at the running back position, but this, to be honest, I don't think this was the best decision. I probably should have gone with some defense because Matt Forte is a monster, and he actually does really well for me, but I feel like I could do better with the silver halfbacks than I probably can with some silver defenders, and I really could have beefed up my defense even more than it already was. So, yeah, probably should have done that right there. And again, I got another receiver, Malcolm Floyd, right there. The options weren't too great. A quarterback, I already have one of those. Tight end, I already got Olsen, so had to go with the receiver there. Had to go with Malcolm Floyd. And now we're pretty much just kind of trying to stack up on the defense. We got 3 defenders right here, all pretty good. And I decided, you know what? Let's go with Vontae. I think he's a little bit better. Actually, I think I went with Reggie Nelson. Apparently, I was wrong. I thought I went with Vontae on the line, but I did go with Reggie Nelson, which I probably shouldn't have because I could have got Otwater. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, I probably should have gone with him. See, look, in hindsight is 2020, but I should have gone with it. I should have changed a couple of these picks up. But, yeah, the legend pick was crazy. We decided to go Ray Lewis instead of, just doubling up at a position where we already have a pretty good player. And this way, I can take one of my linebackers and put him out at right outside linebacker. And we've got 3 elite linebackers out there at once. As good as it gets. Absolutely nasty. I'll show you guys a quick look at this team before we jump into the gameplay against TD. But at 82 overall, I don't get how we didn't get higher than an 82. You can get an achievement for that. But we got 11 elite players and we're not higher? I don't understand that, man. Our team is nasty. Good offensive line. I think our defensive line was probably our weakest. As I said, defensive line and corners, man. Our defensive line really, I mean, we have that, we got Star, but besides that, yuck. But our linebackers were good, so I hope that makes up for it. I figured that would be good for stopping the run, and I'd have to use him up a little bit and try and get some picks or try and at least just hold him. But obviously our offense is what we're going to showcase here today, right? Right? Our offense? They're gonna put up tons of points? I hope. Yeah. But, yeah, anyway, let's get right into the gameplay. You guys saw, as I said, I told you guys I had the linebacker situation where I drafted 2 middle linebackers because I took Ray in the last round. We switched him over. We put, I think, Justin Houston, or we put Derek Johnson at right outside linebacker. So there you go. This is TD's team. He's got Randall Cunningham, Haloti Ngata, and Jamal Charles. He's got fast players. That's a deadly combo right there, having those 2 guys in the backfield. But as I said, we get the ball first here, and I want to just use this offense because this is a good offense, and I felt like we were going to roll along because, I mean, we got so many good weapons. You'll see right here, 3rd and 9. I'm making some plays, trying to make some audibles, trying to just throw some guys in different routes. I threw Calvin deep, but I got Julio right over the middle. Perfect pass by Aaron Rodgers. That's the MVP Rodgers. I need to see, baby. 1st and 10, we running it right up the gut with Matt Forte. He's killing it right now. I mean, he's not really killing it. He's only got 2 rushes for 10 yards, but he was getting in a groove. I felt like he was hitting the holes, and you know what? We were going to play fake right here, and actually, TD plays this perfectly, but we eventually find Matt Forte with a little touch pass, just dump it off to him, playing so efficient, so smart right now, so opposite of my play style right here, trying to run some slants, again, taking our time, finding the open man, which is Greg Olsen, who breaks some tackles, and just barely gets me just shy of a 1st down, 2nd and inches. We do eventually pick up the 1st down. Now, I'm looking to take some shots here. You guys can see I'm throwing some guys deep. I'm just going to take my time here. I'm looking over the middle after I tried to run it a little bit. That wasn't a good idea, but Calvin Johnson's open. A perfect pass gets it right to him. And, wow, that was one hell of a pass. I was going to run it, but defense came crashing in. Had to go back into the pocket a little bit further back. Now we've got a 3rd and 5, a little bit of a jam. We're just trying to find the open man. We might have had the running back open, but I saw in the back of the end zone, Calvin, and Rodgers misses him. Oh my goodness, the play was developing. I had to get rid of it. The defense was crushing in on me. There was a guy coming right after me, and we missed him in the back of the end zone. We have to settle for 3. I was so disappointed. You guys will see a replay of that at the end of the video. I thought we just had him. He was wide open, and I switched on him and tried to get the user catch. Didn't work. So back on a defense, and this is what I was talking about. Randall Cunningham is a speed demon. I run into my own defender. We're looking like a clown on defense. Oh boy, this is not looking good, especially because our defense couldn't get in the end zone, which I thought we were going to. Right here, he's running a nice screen play. Those are absolutely deadly with Jamal Charles. He's so quick, so fast. If you guys are new to Madden, screen plays are great with halfbacks with such speed, just like Jamal Charles. He is too good. He's just deadly. That's what I'll say. I'll go with that. We're trying to stop the run here. 3rd and 3, we actually do manage to do that. Surprisingly, as I said, Jamal Charles, he was playing pretty well. He was dumping it off to him in the backfield and getting a lot of screens, so he has to settle for 3 as well. But he took up the entire 2nd quarter, so now we're in the 2nd half, and he's got the ball back. That's not good. This offense needs to get back on the field, but unfortunately, he's scrambling. I'm not able to get some stops on 3rd downs. Again, another key 3rd down. He finds a guy right over the middle. I just didn't make a read on it. He just cut right to the middle. I didn't make a play. 5 for 5 is Cunningham in the game. Just making some dots. Again, he's slowly driving down the field, and he's converting, but not this time. We stopped Jamal Charles once again on a big 3rd down stop, and now he's got to take a field goal. That gives him a 3-point lead, but we've only got a quarter left, man. We just got to execute. Again, let's hand that ball to Matt Forte. Look at the blocking. It's perfect, and Matt Forte, he's fighting for extra yards, doing a great job right now. 5 for 30. I should have kept running the ball, so I was like, you know, let's just keep running. I mean, if it's working, just keep going, but we only got so much time left, so we got to start throwing. We got to start picking and choosing. Right here, this time, I didn't see anything open. If you saw something open there, I'll be impressed. I don't know. Not trying to force anything, because he's dropping everybody back into coverage. As you guys can see, he's playing a cover 3 that time, and he's probably going to play a cover 4 every now and then. So, on a 3rd and 6, I throw a stupid pass. It was awful. It wasn't even good. Again, I'm pretty sure that time it was a cover 4. Everyone was dropped back, and I for some reason, threw into a double team. It was awful. It was, again, the cover 3, and it was a terrible throw. So it looks like we were done, but we get some pressure on the very next set of possession, and ooh, we hold him to a field goal? Are you serious? How did we do that? He made a nice play, got a beautiful pick on a stupid error, and we've got a chance now, down 9-3, but we got to drive down to the field in minute 20. Just 1 minute and 20 seconds, baby. We got to make some reads, and look at Calvin Johnson. I see him, I'm throwing him the ball, and Calvin's going up with the one hand. Woo, baby! That is a catch, man. I hadn't really gone to the deep ball much, but Calvin Johnson bails me out with an insane catch right there. I needed that. Now I'm feeling good. Minute left. We just got to bang it in from the end zone, from the red zone pretty much. So we're going to find Matt Forte again. Look at this cut. Look at the blocking. The pancake is there, but one man to beat. We can't do it. Are you serious? That could be game-changing. It really could. We were so close. We just had to squeak by him. So, 1st and goal. We're trying something. I probably should have threw the halfback, but I'm trying to hit Calvin. I'm trying to feed him. Trying to get those fades, because those are such great routes, but it does not work that time. That leaves us with a 3rd and goal after another bad play. We tried to run it, I think. Oh, jeez, man. This is a tough situation right here. I want to find Julio Jones over the middle. That's what I'm thinking here. He got open, but are you serious? Why did I throw that? I think I wanted to throw it to, like, the back of him, and maybe he could catch it and spin in or something, but I threw it ahead of the receiver. It was a bad throw, and that ended the game, man. He was back in a cover 4, so everybody was waiting on pass. Probably should have tried to run it, but, yeah, man. And in garbage time, he's adding a little bit of insult to injury, man, as he almost takes this one back with Jamal Charles, putting up the stats. Fantasy owners everywhere happy. But, man, a tough loss, man. But I wanted to show you guys this. We got so many elites. I thought this was a pretty good game, pretty entertaining. We were having a blast playing it. I will probably do some more live versions of this. I'll probably hit TD up. We'll play some MUT very soon, because this was a good game, man. It really was. Came down to the wire. I just got to make better decisions, man. Oh, this is just awful playing when we're throwing stupid picks, man. But we're going to take one last look at that play where we should have scored a touchdown. We really should have. Aaron Rodgers, I feel like, makes this throw 9 times out of 10. This was like the Toke game, but this throw, I wasn't running wildly. I was just leisurely walking. I saw him open, and we just planted and threw, and we just missed, man. Oh, come on. Hope you guys did enjoy, man.